just a mirage or a chance to fulfill my mission. A river in a dry land, the left is in a lost land, a heartbeat for a demon, always is in a strange land. I'm given the balance, but I'm standing on razor's edge now. What quick, all my life is over. One strike just a pain, then I'm out of his field of vision. Don't ask why I'm ready, but I'm ready to strike him down now. I just saw the new stars, there's no time for indecision. A river in a dry land, the left is in a lost hand. When I hop off new beginnings, burn our feet. Now we need it, a heartbeat for demon, oasis in a siege land. Remind us what we're here for, creating new life, creating rivers in the desert. My heart is a furnace, had a selling my word of conflict. One goes what keeps me going. Take back what I lost to the bosses of greed and fear. Yeah. Don't ask why I'm ready, but I'm ready to take them down now. The time for a new start is constantly drawing nearer. A river in a dry land, the left is in a lost hand. When I hop on new beginnings, burn our feet. Now we need it, a heartbeat for demon, oasis in a siege land. Remind us what we're here for, creating new life, creating rivers in the desert. When a cool drop of water's all I need, gotta clear my head of anger and greed. A place to refresh heart and mind. Can I find some time? And rivers and a dry land, the left is a lost land. When I hop off new beginnings, burn our feet. Now we need it, a heartbeat for demon, oasis in a siege land. Remind us what we're here for, creating new life, creating rivers in the desert.
How you guys doing tonight? Hey, I'm Hero of None, your friendly cat guy, doing stuff in Elder Scrolls Online. Tonight, we're going to be doing 2 dungeons at least. Wayrest 1 and 2 is on the docket. Maybe also try to get ourselves through Crypto Hearts 1 and 2, depending on how fast we go. And after that, we'll probably do some PvP. Try going to Imperial City again. Trying out the Fury build that we previously had. May also get onto the Stamina Warden and see how that works out. But it's going to be on a Lobby Stamina Warden, so not quite geared up. So it'll be interesting, but definitely a little bit harder than the standard stuff here. Currently, we're just waiting for a group to get settled together. We're bringing in a new guy. And a few other people are in chat. Just let me double check stuff here. Close out a few things. I was watching games done quick earlier too, so. Hey, K-Winner. Oh. Hey, K. No. Hey, K-Winner, you can hear me? I don't think he can hear me. Ooh, that's not good. Apologize while I get this stuff set up here. I should have this stuff set up ahead of time. Hey, camera, can you hear me? You know. I really do dislike Discord. Like, if you don't have the voice set up properly when you first come in, it just messes up everything else. Kind of annoying. Recording devices. Hey, hey. Hello, hello. Nope. Mm-hmm. He says in group again. How you doing, Seth? Alright, so we should be all set. Today we're also trying out a new set here. Tava's, Bloodspawn, Werewolf Hide. And today, like I said, we're going to be doing 2 new dungeons. Well, not really new, but we've done it before. Wayrest 1 and 2, right here. I'm pretty sure Wayrest is the next one on the list, right? Crypto Hearts comes after, I think. Definitely seems that way from difficulty. Hey Dan, Rob. So you're on Twitch today. Okay. Also, guys, before we start the dungeon here, one thing I'll mention that I'd like to do at some point is if you guys have a Mixer account, I think I'd like to spend a day, like a specific day stream, and like really promote myself on there. If I can get like, I don't know, 20 viewers at one time, hopefully I can get myself high enough to get noticed there, because it's really low in the viewership right now. So if I get myself higher, I may get something like a couple more follows to get more people involved and all that other stuff there, and hopefully synergize it. Alright guys, we're on Wayrest 1, part of our dungeon tour through DC territories. We are gonna have a few bosses here. Gonna smell a little bit like poo, but hopefully this is gonna go well. Got a guild group here that we're running this with, and hopefully it'll be alright. And Seth, yes it is. This is the same guy. Alright, we got some good DPS here today. Hey game, what's up man? Can I pull your tail? What? Why are you trying to pull my tail? Don't do that. First boss, Slimecraw. And actually, the boss of this dungeon. Let's get a close-up of you. Come here, you. This boss doesn't have that much. This is why I can actually play this without the UI. Trying to get a good screenshot here while we do this. Come here, you. Give me, show me a smile here, huh? He has this major tail swipe. And now he's luggage. Yeah, he has that major tail swipe, just chasing away for the group, and that's pretty much it. You can't get through this until that's opened, until you, like, beat him. Once you get through that, you're set.
I was just looking for some fun.
Now, you don't have to go ahead and do the, trash here. But it's kind of nice. Okay, Investigator Garon, okay? Clear out the mobs back here first.
Have you come to meddle as well?
And accept the fact that he's not going to accept your taunts. See, no matter what I do, he's always going to face somebody and do something else. He doesn't listen to taunts. But hey, you still need a tank for this because he is going to summon ads, and the ads will respond. And the puncture that you do is also going to help, so you don't have, so you get more DPS on him too. See, that should be summoning a ghost here. Here we go. These ghosts are a little annoying because they're gonna summon ice stuff here, snare people, keep them from moving around, and him being a caster, you have to get right on top of him for your melee. If you want to actually do this 3 DPS and 1 heals, you should be able to as well. Avoid the little AoE thing going around the room here. It doesn't do that much damage, though. And he's dead. Kill him quick. Move on to the next area. Also should mention you have books here that you can read too.
More food for my little one. Oh, hail the vermin lord.
Nope. See, I don't taunt everything as a tank. Sometimes I just focus on whatever's most dangerous. Alright, the Rat Whisperer. This is an optional boss. You don't have to take him on.
First those nobles, and now you cretins? You don't belong here.
But good thing in here is it does have a good area. This is a good area for getting chests if you're looking for something in that.
Come to me, my minion.
Now when he says that, he's summoning more ads. This isn't too bad. I remember back in the day, this was a lot harder because you'd have low DPS builds. And a lot of people were doing single target instead of AoE, and you can see, these guys build up.
Come to me, my minion.
There we go. Oh. Make sure to check the back area here for chests. Yep, not much else there. And I pulled the boss here. Ungrowth the Hungry. Now this is gonna be a rough cut, but sometimes this does happen. This boss isn't too difficult. He does have a fear. He is two-hander. Watch for those major hits. See, that's the fear right there. And sometimes he does get pulled with the other mobs here when you try doing the initial pull. You're gonna see another version of him in the next version 2. And basically the same mechanics, but he gets a few extra things on top of it. Stamina back here. There we go. Kill him. Oh, one important thing to note. Make sure you do not tank him here, okay? What typically happens is people will tank him here, get feared, and go through the door. And then they can't get themselves back in because the rest of the party is in combat. Move on to the next. Okay. Velendir Pellingear. This boss tends to mess up here, so come over here, climb, or don't climb down, but see how I can climb up and down? Jump down, everyone else jump down. Jump down, jump down, jump down, thank you. Come up slowly. And is he bugged again? I think he's bugged. See, part of the issue is you can't get through here unless you kill him. So it looks like our ranged DPS is going to have to take care of this. This does happen with this boss. It's really annoying when it does happen. Oh. I gotta try a trick to get him pulled down, though. Man, I can't do that right now. God damn, are we in combat? No, we're not. No. Okay, so unfortunately we have to do the backup method, which is basically ranged DPS going over and causing him headaches here. He's gonna do his abilities here, so I might as well just comment on what he's doing now. As you can see here, does a thrown dagger. He'll also send AoEs to the area like that. We have to get behind him, otherwise you get knocked down. And a little bit of a unique type of rolling hit. I mean, he is a fun boss, but like once in a while he does do this bug where this happens here. As you can see, that's the knockback you get. Let's take some food on right now. Hide in the far corner. We'll come down. Okay. Yeah, people on Twitch are giving me a little bit of help here. Yep, not working. Yeah, somebody recommended we do this, but everyone's crouched. There we go. Now he actually shows up down here. Thank you very much, Gamer Chills. Get credit for that one. Now, I shouldn't have to do that, but if you have ranged DPS, that's one way to do it. If you don't have ranged DPS, that's the other. Not sure where that bug happens. Sometimes he comes down, sometimes he doesn't. Again, notice he does that. There's that AoE stun back here. He does this at random players. Doesn't necessarily do it to everyone. Whoever he has aggro to, no. Does major hits. He has a two-hander ability. Victor 1, that should be it. Yeah, unfortunately, sometimes that bugs, but hope you guys got something out of that there. I'm actually interested, because that's the first time I heard about that, but now you know that trick to get him to actually come down so you can actually fight him.
my sword.
Figured out yourself because of the. Okay, yeah, that makes sense though. Yeah, it's just he just gets hung up in the animation or something like that. He doesn't complete it. Usually, he's supposed to have a dialogue there too. Just for whatever reason, it doesn't trigger. Oops.
Move to flank!
Look around for chests. Not much here though. Yep, chest. Ring of the Sergeant. Oops. All right, Elena Pelagir. Last boss of Wayrest 1.
Like you in the Pelengairs rule Wayrest.
Works a bit like a knife blade. Watch those heavy attacks. She will randomly target somebody and just like teleport behind them. Those heavy attacks will one-shot tanks if you're not careful. You don't realize how much damage you take. Next, gonna get this bat phase, this hallucination phase. Generally, AoE can kill these pretty quick. We are doing this in hard mode as well, so she has a bit more health. Also, watch out for that that circle AoE that she has. It's one of the few AoEs that they have in the game that doesn't actually give a tell for it. So you see that I block her for 6k. Assume that if we block it for like something like 6k like that, it's probably going to be about 3 or 4 more, 4 times that. I'm also using heroic slice, which gives minor maim too. So this is like that's like additional 15% less. Now she's in her rage phase. She's gonna start hitting harder. As you can see, that was a 7,000 one. I do recommend folks stay back, damage her from a ranged area. I'm gonna switch over to tripods just in case. I didn't mean to use that ultimate there. Make sure you block. Yeah, the only thing that's really major in her in rage phase there, she starts doing that Nightblade thing with like siphoning strikes. And she hits harder. But hey, you get through it, that's it. Just gonna see, this is the first time we got Survivor, because sometimes this boss during that enrage phase catches folks off guard and gets them killed. Anyways, that's Waywest 1. I'll see you guys for Waywest 2. How you doing, Perkin? How you doing on YouTube? Also, let's review some of these sets here. So you have Sergeant, which is an interesting set, like health recovery, weapon damage. Increase your damage to fully charged heavy attacks by 1,577. Not bad, but the issue that most people have with this set as the actual like DPS set, it's heavy, and it's also giving you health recovery, which is not great for a DPS set. Two throw, which will probably link over to the other guys here. Stamina, weapon critical, weapon damage, major savagery at all times, giving weapon control to that. Okay set, not great. If we get more weapon damage, maybe, but honestly, major savagery you get through other things, and typically damage DPS get this through pots, so they don't usually use this that much. Then combat physician. Magicka, spell critical. When you critically heal a friendly target, you grant them a damage heal for 7,909 for 6 seconds. Can only occur every 6 seconds. Unfortunate thing with this is it's only one person every 6 seconds. Not great. If it had the ability to be 6 seconds per this guy, 6 seconds per that guy, maybe. But again, it's 6 seconds, and then you can't really control which person gets the damage shield. Like, you want to give it the tank, but a random DPS is standing in your healing sprints gets it. Not good. Finally, Slimecraw, the dungeon helm in this. This one's an interesting one. I would like to see a build with this, especially after they changed the one piece, which is now spell critical and weapon critical. Number 2, the 2 bonus, of course, is Berserk. Minor Berserk at all times, increasing damage by 8%. Looks good. Not good for Nightblade, because Nightblades usually can get this through their abilities, but other classes, let's say the Warden, maybe the Templar, or even a Sork, I think could get a benefit out of this if the right build comes along, but it's not always there for everyone. Anyway, that's Wayrest 1. I'll see you guys back for Wayrest 2.
Care to bargain?
Store, sell. Yes. Also, help this guy. This guy's looking for it too, though. I don't really understand why. The Elsons on YouTube. How you doing, man? Okay, so we got through Wayrest 1. We're gonna do Wayrest 2 next. I do like the design of this dungeon though. Like, this is kind of interesting as well. Yeah, I'm gonna do a quick bathroom break, guys. Be right back here in just about 2 seconds. You can see the little AFK kitty in the sink. Yay! And here's some tunes to enjoy while you wait. Back again, guys. Let's pause that music there. I'd love to join you, man, but I'm a level 155 Stamplar. Well, I could probably do some stuff with you, Perkin. Oh, is my cat still up? Yeah, it is. Sorry about that. Yay! Hey, Mela! Meow, meow. Alright, queuing up for Waivers 2.
Alrighty.
Also, guys, coming up in the future, we're gonna have a few other a few other videos as well. And basically, what we're gonna go over is tank setups, DPS setups. Someone declining?
Not me.
Not me.
The wonders of the queue system. Oh well. So you know I am making highlights for YouTube and all that stuff. So if I take a minute to pause or something like that, I'm just usually giving introductions.
Alrighty.
But yeah, we're gonna get, like I said, we're gonna get a few videos out regarding builds and all that stuff, like what the best in slot is. I'm not gonna give build videos per se. I'll give a few build videos in the future here. But the reason I want to get these out is because a lot of these sets are meta right now, and they are what the best in slot is. I'm not gonna say it's gonna be good or bad, but putting it out there for everything else. And there's like, everyone else has a build video out there right now, but few people have anything that says, well, can I work this with this? Can I work that with that? You know, that's kind of what I'm going for. Only for tanks? No, it's going to be for tanks, stamina DPS, magicka DPS, magicka heals, and for PvE, basically. PvP, I'll probably do one eventually as well, but that's probably going to be like a top 20 and maybe more specific. It's a little harder to do it for PvP because PvP can be a lot more versatile, whereas dungeons, there's a best in slot meta out there right now for dungeons and for trials. 3, 2, 1. Okay, guys, we're back again at it. That's horrible. Absolutely horrible. Redo that one. Hi guys, we're back again at Waywist 2. Going back through this dungeon, or this sewer of a dungeon. And gonna kill some bosses. Hopefully wash the stench of Waywist 1 out of our fur here. And enjoy. Let's do it. As you can see, Waywist 2 filled with necromancers and the like.
From the sides. Circle around.
Roll that again. No, no, no. Come on, you. Come on, necromancer. There we go. Here, just move on. It'll follow us eventually. No, this dungeon room doesn't have much to it. I'm kind of wondering about the story here. After we came in Wayrest 1 and killed everyone, Father Pellingier came back in and hired a bunch of necromancers because he's trying to get his children back after we murdered them. As you can see, the necromancers are experimenting on townsfolk, hobos. Yep. Man, tanks are so boring for me. I understand. Wait, what the fuck? Okay, there it goes. Bone Colossus. So if you find tanks boring, I recommend trying out a DPS tank. DPS tanks can be a lot more fun and still useful to the group. But you just wouldn't use a DPS tank for trials, that's all.
Go away! You'll ruin everything!
Sir? What's going on? Wait! Master Pellingier! Damn it!
Yep. So that's the father of the two people who killed last dungeon. Alright. I'll release it.
The door.
Okay, come up to the Daedric altars here. And Maribeth is now released.
You'll not leave here alive.
As you can see, it usually puts it off to 2 people in the room here. With this AoE, and it lasts for a while. Get the altars. You have to hit these altars when she's doing that, otherwise you can't damage it, and she's going to constantly do damage to one of your players. Though, no, do not have people sit on the altars, because remember, she randomly does this around the room. And people are sitting on the altars, all they're going to do is have that AoE land at it. Not smart. Tanks, you're gonna have a bit of a trouble trying to get her to move. It's gonna be a little bit random. Get the altars. Yeah, that's close to a death there. Killer, and that's it. So yeah, the only issue you have there is the AoE that she puts out, and you have to get to the 2 altars. Typically, if you have a ranged DPS, you can have one sitting around in here, another sitting over there, one floating, like the healer floating here, and tank here. If you have to have melee DPS, just make sure that you have something to get to a quick run in, like a bow or something. Playing it for 300 hours and only 155 because because new classes and races. So I'm selling now. Okay. One of the good things though is once you get them to that, once you get your characters over to that that veteran rank mark, over level 50. They just earn champion points. It doesn't matter what you do. So you could switch over to DPS into a healer class. Okay, Skull Reaper. This guy is an optional boss. Again, you come in this room basically to look around for chests and other things like that. There's some of these ads in here which will also heal them as well. You can CC them, but notice you can't bash them to get rid of them. And they also blow up too, so keep in mind that. He does the standard Bone Colossus stuff there, stomping, all that good stuff. Really, the only thing that's dangerous, or the only thing that's annoying in this fight is those ads. Because the ads heal them, keep them alive. You don't want that. He's dead. And then check this room for chests and all that stuff, because it is a good area for to find some stuff. You'll remember him? Good. Also, Perkin, later on, you could probably also take a look at my YouTube channel. We're getting it done for every dungeon with this stuff. And I'm highlighting it so it's just the boss fights as well. Oh, so somebody already got a chest there. Didn't even notice it. Hey, Natasha. This is Wayrest 2. I just released Spindle Clutch 1 and Spindle Clutch 2 is out tomorrow.
Wayrest will burn.
If we keep this pace up, we're going to be doing basically every dungeon before the end of the, basically every dungeon a day. I may have to redo Bloodroot, but that was the other thing here. Okay, Ulrog the Risen. You may remember him as being the red guard from the last Wayrest. He still has that two-hander. Now, look. He does the same thing where he does the does a scare tactic, but now you actually have fire under him. He hits you hard. He'll try hitting you with a swing as well. It's gonna be important to keep some stamina so you can break free from his fear. Whatever guys died. Probably wasn't able to break free. Again, that's why you keep some stamina left. If you don't, that happens. Note as well, just like in Wayrest 1, do not get near the back door. That's another important fact too. If he fears you through that back door, you're not getting back in. You have to reset the fight. Or you have to rely on your teammates to kill it, finish the fight for you. So that's Ulrog. Gonna move on and get to the next boss here. Yeah, that one's important to keep some stamina left because those fears just kill you if you get too much fire on you.
Set's tears. What's going on here?
They're here. They are not to proceed further, Garin. Do you hear me?
Okay, we're gonna take on Garin next.
For a second death, you undead bastard.
Spectre has died, unfortunately. Now you're gonna start the fight off here. Lich crystals that he summons here. Bringing safe souls. If you're a tank, you can go around, try getting them. But don't rush yourselves to get them if you don't need to, if you don't want to. DPS should focus on the boss. And now he's going to come over here and basically stay here for the rest of the fight. This just does constant damage. This is a heal check. Make sure you stay in range, and healers just need to be right beside it to lay down some springs. Gonna send some crystals again. Tanks, just hit them once. DPS, focus on Garen, okay? Don't have to worry about much else than that. That's Garen the returned. Pretty easy fight as long as you stay together. Looks like a cremation room. This is all a sewer. Basically, the necromancers took it over. I remember when the old tactic was to go up into that sewer there. Ah, he was AoEing too much. Imperial DD Stamplar. Damage dealer, right? Well, you want the best in the slot, Perkin? If you're looking for best in slot, PvE side at least. Depends on how much stuff you have done. Like, usually what I ask people first is, what's your best ring set, do you feel? Alright, the Forgotten One. Sort of a mini-boss right into the path here. Important thing here is face him away from the group. He's gonna back up. Get him perpendicular here is pretty good here. So I'm gonna do this right here. DPS, I recommend fighting him at the sides here, because if he does back up, he's gonna basically do this major hit thing, which will be a lot of damage if it hits you. Keep on waiting for him to do it, but maybe not. I think I blocked him off so he doesn't do it right now. But basically what he'll do is he'll back up and summon a huge ghost. Here it comes, here it comes. And that can one-shot tanks right there. So you want to avoid those and keep it away from people. Typically people will fight it here and he'll back up. And then the DPS are right on his tail will then be in the same pathway. So be careful with that one. That kills no death runs. Talk a little about your character, level build, just curious. It's still kind of new. Sure. If you're trying to level up, you can do fast builds, you can do slow builds. Usually recommend if you're just trying to like enjoy the game but get yourself up to end level in a relatively good fashion, get training gear. You can get it, you can learn it and make it yourself. You can buy it through, let's say, Fighters Guild and Mages Guild merchants. Or you can go to the starter areas, which are basically Knarthy's Roost, like the island areas. Like these areas here. Do it on those areas. And they have something called trainee gear. And basically, it always comes in training and makes it so you have just basic stats. And the reason the training is good is because it gives you extra experience for just killing mobs. This character here is a DK. DKs are typically tanks. They do good pretty DPS though. Magic builds, all that good stuff. I prefer stamina. That's my personal preference. I always like swinging a board and like connecting with something. What's our okay on me? Stack up here. Bottom of the thing. And that's how you pull a room full of zombies. Let's look for a chest here just to be sure. Nothing down here. Why do you choose vampire only for stamina regen? On death, and the fact that when I go stealth, I go really fast.
Aline, Varane, it's your father.
Okay, we'll hold for a minute.
I love you, and I want to talk to you. It's all right. These people are here to help you.
Yes, help, as in murder you again. Might as well check our charges while we're here. Okay, guys. I'll go in. I'll take the aggro on the two. Somebody pull the zombies when we do. Alright, for the Palangairs.
Forgive me.
One's loose. A little annoying because their health bars don't show up when they first show up. So basically we're facing two of our old bosses in the same fight. Makes it a little interesting. DPS, it's going to be important for you to watch Velen. Do not get stuck inside of his cleave. Do not get stuck inside of his conal attack. Alina, not too bad. But she is somebody who summons and takes you over to these hallucinations here. Now, at the start of this fight, you saw some zombies come in from the back. That's because for the hard mode of this, you're supposed to take on those zombies while you're fighting these enemies. So you don't read a book for this one. You just bring in some extra mobs and that's it. Okay, yeah. So this is the other thing. When you damage one more than the other, the sibling will actually... Ugh. No stamina. Put a damage shield on them like that. So they'll take less damage.
You really can't do anything yourself.
Now they both have damage shields on, but they'll get rid of that eventually here. See, one gets off and one gets on. See, watch that colonel. That's gonna be a killer right there if you don't get hit by that. These hallucinations aren't too bad. They do stun at times, which are kind of annoying. Also note that I tried blocking there, and there is a little bit of a desync there. Yeah, she's dead. So block early on some of these when you see the Q coming in. That's pretty much it. Only a few one-shot mechanics to that, and inside the entire dungeon there. Basically, just get overwhelmed is the only issue you might have. That's the Pengears. Okay, guys, last note on this dungeon. You have something called Melibeth's helmet in this, and this is basically a kind of a PvP troll tank stuff. It gives you maximum health, and when you take damage, you have 6% chance to create a beam that steals health on the attacker, and also gives you major vitality. Not a bad helmet, but typically not used by tanks, because tanks already get this stuff with the healers and all that. But actually, what most people actually go use this for is more of PvP. So when you're taking damage and you're just like kind of trolling it out, you'll go down, go down, go down. This will trigger, and then you'll just start healing yourself up, and you'll have that major vitality, which just bursts your heals up. Check in the side room here. I think we only had one chest in this dungeon, right?
Yeah.
Don't see any though. It's probably stuck back there somewhere. Baby in the background, take care of that baby. Gamer, that's currently my wife is up there taking care of that baby. That's why she's crying. What typically happens is the baby, like, my wife goes up, gets ready to go to bed. The baby hears her, gets up, and then starts crying to be picked up. Plus, if you're a parent, you already know. You have screams that you can just listen to for a little bit and be like, yeah, I got about 10 minutes before I have to go up and see something. Oh, are you guys up for Crypto Hearts 1, or are you just petered out tonight?
I'm good.
You're good? Okay, guys. Thanks for running. Let's see if we can find this last chest if we can, though. Oh, and do I have any tooth row for you? Let's see.
Oh, I'm good if you want to continue running stuff.
I think K-Winner and Seth have to head out, though.
Oh, okay.
That's fine. I was going to go to PvP and kill myself horribly. Nope, nope, nope. Nope, nope, nope. Kind of sucks. You can't use the ladder in this one like you can in one.
Yeah.
Trask, before we head out, do you have any questions on DPS builds, by the way?
I'm actually trying to get to, it's called the Serpent's Blade, and I was just playing PvP the last 2 days so I could get the, what is it, Caltrops, I think it's called?
Yep.
Yeah, so I just got that. I just got to rebuild, take some time, and move all my bars and everything so I can add everything.
Okay. Take a look at Build Talk if you have any questions. We're working on a Bastion slot and all that for players.
Oh, okay.
I think stamina DPS we have up higher in the list. We're on to, like, we've gone past that and, like, Magicka builds, and we're, like, onto heals and tanks.
Oh, okay.
Are you NA server? Yep. Pure NA. All right, have a good one, man.
Yep, see ya.
All right, so we got 2 more dungeons that we can highlight now.
Who the hell?
You're on EU?
Okay. This shit.
Joseph Samuel Isamic. Thanks for the follow on Twitch. I gotta see if Streamlabs can do something to, like, identify if it comes from Twitch, from YouTube, or from Mixer. Also, folks, if you're wondering who I'm talking to at times, we do stream on 3 channels, so... Part of the reason is because I am a smaller streamer and I do more stuff. I do just feel like I do more stuff this way than I do with the other stuff. ESO needs gliders. Who the fuck? I did become a vampire. Hey, Gimmin. You have several ways. Actually, what time of the day is it? Is the sun going down here? Can we show that off? I gotta figure out what time it is. But basically, anytime that anytime the sun goes down, okay? Take a look in some of the end level areas. That is Reaper's March, Bankarai, and the Rift. In the end areas, okay? You go along in the quest line, you'll know where the end areas are. Take a look around there, you're gonna see either vampires or werewolves around, or possibly nothing at all. Get hit by them, you're gonna have vampirism on your character, and then you just do the quest line. You can also alternately ask for somebody for a bite. You go to the zones and say, hey, I'm looking to do vampire or werewolf. Give me a bite. Somebody will do that at the altar. And you'll have it. You can also buy it off the crown store. How you doing, Hypebot? Hypebot. Oh, perking. Not falling. How you doing? How you folks on Mixer? Come on. Chest open. Open. Thank you. Buoyant armature does not exist. Let's say it all together now. Buoyant armature does not exist. I don't know how many chests I've opened inside of Morrowind.
Can I help?
But it's got to be a crap ton at this point, and I still haven't got a piece of the buoyant armature. Shattering skulls. Maybe I'm just a little bit salty, but I just really wish it would show up if it was going to show up. Philip Delgado, thanks for the follow on Twitch.
Bravo. Shit.
By the way, I hope everyone's having a wonderful weekend. This weekend is probably what, at least here in New York, is probably the type of weather I love. It's kind of cool, but not too cool. It's like in the 60s, 70s range. Feels warm if you're in the sun, if you're in the shade. It's just about right. But it's not like that November cold where it's like just everything, like you don't even want to go out. Alright guys, let's get ourselves into some PvP here. We had a good run on this. Now it's time to just hate ourselves. I probably should do that too, while we're here. Let's see. Mask, no. Let's find it. We have a VMA two-hander here. There we are. And we're gonna use this for our build here. That's our ulti tank. Now we'll worry about this. All right, so for this, we were playing around with this yesterday here. I'm not 100% sure if I'm doing a great job with it, but
Shit.
this is an interesting build that we're using today. Perking, thanks for the follow on Twitch as well. I assume it's the same person. Go with the execute here. Now, yesterday we were trying to use shield wall and block with it. I'll stick with it. But the thing is, I'm kind of feeling like Devouring Swarm would be more interesting to get into. Like, I'm not a Magicka build, right? But the Magicka damage plus the health returned Makes it seem like it's be a more interesting one to use for a block build. I don't know. Wish Flamage is in stuff right now, so I can't ask him his opinion. The only issue I have with this build is the burst on it is really weird. And actually, I got an add-on just to help out with that. Let's see if it's in here. Should be in here. Mail R. Seriously, we don't have it here? What the hell? Research assistance, quest tracker, or fish tracker. Yeah. Where is it? Is this it? This might be it. Let's enable this. Cameron, thanks for following Twitch, man. Now, the important thing with this tracker is we have to track how much weapon damage. Okay, yeah, here it is. What I'm looking for is the amount of weapon damage I'm getting so I can start bursting when I need it. Add-ons. Okay, here we go. Again, all I'm looking for is weapon damage. That's the only thing that's really boosting up. Maybe I can put this down here. That's a good spot for it, right? Raise it up a little bit. So you can see this shows me what my weapon damage is, and as we're using Fury, what am I missing here? I'm missing something. Ah, that's it. Okay, so as I'm using Fury, basically we're getting the damage every time we're getting hit by a critical. We're also getting ultimate from this. Blood Spawn here is also giving us more recovery and ultimate gen. And basically we stay on this bar and then we swap over onto the other bar once our damage is spiked. Let's see what we got for campaigns. Oh, Vivek is... Well, I was doing Vivek with other people here, so we'll do this. But let me see if guildies are in. Dungeons. Everyone's like, we're going to Imperial sewers and all this other stuff. Alright, let's enter campaign. I should probably try this with no CP and see how it works out too. I'll probably survive a bit longer because the damage burst isn't quite as high in the other one. Actually, I could probably enter the campaign here and go in while we're waiting for other stuff here. Yep, let's go in. And again, guys, full disclosure, my DK skills right now for PvP, probably not the best, especially since I try going more for gank builds than I do for straight up fights. But that's part of what we do for learning it. Okay, so we're gonna stick in the queue for that, but we're gonna fight in here while we wait. Well, we're horribly outnumbered. How are we... That makes no sense, but let's go see what's going on there. Like, two of the annoyances I have right now is if I go against a magic character that uses healing ward, they can... I just like, I don't know. I just can't get myself bursting on them as much as I want. Like a Warden, a Nightblade, much better job on burst. This build supposedly gets bursty more to take damage and take crits. And good for 1vxing, but I don't know. I still, like, we were trying it yesterday there, and I kept on getting myself, like, either 1v1, and I'd fight the guy for a while, and then, like, 2 more people would show up and get run over. Or we'd run into a group, take them on for a bit, but just never comes to fruition where I actually kill somebody. Gank build is basically where you hide, wait, and when somebody comes by, you charge in, kill them as fast as you can. You doing Gator Gaming? Nope, this is PC. Might help if I put food on. Somebody died, not me though. Now I died. Damn. The ballista bolts are freaking murder on this. They're using siege up to something fierce here. Do I want to keep up with this, or do I want to go down there? I don't know which. That's my fault for staying in the range of siege, though. But we should have a better idea what's going on there now. Cat simulator. But now we have an idea. We can actually do something about this. Because what's probably going to happen is they're going to push them out. They're going to try pushing Nickel Prosser, and I don't see that happening that well. EP is being way too coordinated with their siege, and DC is coming in and dealing with us. This level 26 is even running away. Also, if you're gonna PvP at a low level, do try out Black Boot in the non-champion level areas. Let's see what we got here. Got 2. Couple dead people. Let's see if we can get them up. Come here, 44. Get up. Oh, that guy's going ham on him. Give me your ultimate! Give me your ultimate! Yeah, I got like 2 on top of me. The other guy just ran off and left me there. God damn it. This is why it's better to pay in groups if you can. Like, I shouldn't try saving people that just aren't gonna do anything to help me. Ah, shit. Like, that was totally a winnable fight with those 3. Oh, I gotta pay attention down here, though. This weapon damage. This weapon damage. There we go. And, of course, it fell off. Oh, come here. Come here! Damn you. See, this is a good DK build. He's taking on people. But no, he's not doing a shit ton of damage. Right now, he's using this to his advantage here. If we have one Sork here. Yep, there he goes. Come on, come on. Ah, I'm stunned. I'm dead. Oh, no, maybe not. Yeah, I'm dead now. Wasted too much resources there. Might be better off a werewolf, I feel. I mean, Tava's is good if you can dodge, but, like, with this build, like, we use up a lot of stamina. Is he still alive after 3 years, or is it being used? No, it's pretty alive. Like, the only other new MMO that's really come out has been... like, a AAA MMO. It's probably been Destiny 2. It doesn't fill the same, like, melee combat niche that a lot of others want. For Honored is an Ubisoft game, not that great, considering, like, everything that's kind of meta right now, too. Plus, all that For Honored is just straight up PvP. Just that. Like, no PvE, no stories, no nothing. No quests go on. So again, this is getting interesting here. I'm trying to watch my weapon damage. I'm watching for the 3K mark. Definitely have a very low stamina pool right now, though. 41K now. That should be fun. I don't know why I'm going over here. Like, no one seems to be showing up here, so I'm just gonna move out. Position 12 for Vivek. So no CP, I take less damage, but actually, it might actually hurt me the fact that I'm getting less crits on me. Because Fury is feeding off crits coming onto it. And I'm looking for more people to put dots on me too. Because I'm looking for that low crit chance with the dot than those like heavy hits that come in. God damn it. Come on. But the other issue I have is that Fury doesn't come in sturdy either. Or at least it doesn't seem to come in sturdy. But when Retrait comes out in a few more weeks, then maybe I could buy a set and then just make a Fury set that's all sturdy. And make a block build that I can use inside of PvP here and swap in the werewolf. I mean, the difference though is just like Tava. Tava, as you can see here, received 9 ultimate over 3 seconds versus werewolf. Generate 5 ultimate can occur every 5 seconds. But that's when you take damage, too. Which is what makes it so much more awesome, because I don't have to stack a dodge ability. Instead, I just block and I take it. But the reason that Tava's a little bit better is because you can actually put sturdy on it. And again, I'm kind of wondering if I didn't have Shield Wall on there. I'm gonna wait till I get Shield Wall 4 and up to the morph level and see if I can make it a little bit better. But I'm wondering if I had like Bat Swarm, if it would have been better there. No one's been through here. Fuck. I'll also take this from him, too. Yeah, so what's the difference on that? That one is 9 ultimate over 3 seconds. So that's 3 ultimate every 1 second. Five ultimate can occur once every 5 seconds. So it's basically 1 ultimate a second with werewolf. I think the other difference though there is werewolf will also work with werewolf is a one-time versus Tava, which is overtime. So if you have something like divisive, you have a chance to get more ultimate too. You tried the cheat stick on the boss and it kept on resetting, Kevin. Okay, which boss are you talking about? Are you talking about Tempest Island? Use Werewolf, Hunting, Stroll King on my Orc DK. I like Fury, but 1v1 is useless. Yeah. Well, kind of, sort of. If you have somebody that's using a bunch of dots, is the thing that I keep on getting told it's good at. I was looking at Huntings myself, but then other people were telling me, no, 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 you gotta take a look at Fury because Fury lets you take on and burst up more damage. So I'm kind of, I don't know, I'm between it myself, Impulsive. A lot of people keep on saying go Fury, so I'm going Fury. And Tempest, okay. Kevin, 2 things you have to watch for on that cheese method, okay? If it's because you go out and you don't go back in immediately, what you need to do is roll dodge in, okay? The thing that was, if you notice in our video when we were showing the cheese method, the thing that kept on making it reset was because people were getting too scared of the ultimate there, the AoE thing, and they were going way too far back. Oh, there we go. Oh, the campaign going. Sorry. They were going way too far back. So they had to run all that distance back up to her, and she would trigger her charge effect, then she would go off, okay? So you gotta basically stand at the edge and then walk in. So she finishes her move, walk in immediately. If you don't have a group that's with it or just too skittish, then you're not gonna be able to do it. That's like that's one of the things that keeps on. That's why it's easier to do that cheese method 1v1, and it's actually super easy. Just like if you see like your entire group dead and you have like 10% left with her, take her to that spot and do that cheese method, and you'll solo her no problem. Because really, her heavy attacks aren't that bad. Her charge attacks are the only thing you have to really worry about. But if you're in melee range, she doesn't charge, and you just have to keep out of the AOE, which is basically like, oh, she's doing her attack. Walk out. Da, 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 da. Walk in. Man, da, da. Walk out. Da, 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 da. Walk in. But the problem is like, let's say her red is right here at the edge. Like, people will be like, ah, she's gonna get me. Ah. Oh, she's okay now. And they run back all the way there and she's charged at them. It's like, I can't do anything for that, you know? I guess we're taking this. So Kevin, I hope that explains that cheese method and why it probably wasn't working for you. Why she keeps on resetting like that. And honestly, I do hope that Zos fixes that cheese method, because honestly, I shouldn't be able to do it, right? But it's been in there for the longest time. It's how I've soloed that. Like, the entire group dies, and I just go back there and I just do that solo method. I do only do that though after the group has died like 5 or 6 times, and it's just like, guys, like, pay attention to the mechanics, and they're just too tired, and I just solo it. God damn it, they've already taken it. What the hell am I supposed to do now? I was gonna wave, but okay. Yeah, I enter every fight with 3,100 weapon power buff. Use Werewolf as back slot with Heroic Slash and passive ultimates. Armor passes, Troll King heal me. Makes sense. I'm a vampire, so that doesn't work the same for me, but I do appreciate the use of it. These guys are hunting somebody. Hey, hamburger noise. You need to get gold quick. What's the quickest way?
Well,
go, if you have the expansion for Vanderfall, go pickpocketing. And I want you to go pickpocketing, nobles, all this other stuff there. What you're looking for is the motifs. The motifs will sell for a lot. Actually, you don't even have to do nobles. Like, go for, like, peasants or something there, but... Oh, yay, we got people here. Let's go fuck people shit up. I only have one of these, but fuck it. Yay! What is this, row? Okay, if you ever get cold fire stuff, this is the what you want to use when you kill stuff. This is what pisses people off. No one there now, though. Problem with this trebuchet is it's got no room here. Burning. See, that's my weapon damage going up. $3,100. Well, DC's here now too. Great, that's good. See, that tracker here is already paying for itself here. How you doing, Draken? Hey, my man. Yeah, keep doors at 100% here now. Yeah, these are what I call the roaming bomb groups. These are the ones that are like not the roaming Zerg groups here. Basically, they keep on moving so Siege can't hit them. And they're just like a whirlwind of like death. Like, look, I'm gonna set this up here. I'm gonna try hitting somebody here. Time we hit anyone here, though, it's just gonna be over. See, I want them to head upstairs. How's ESO these days? I quit some time ago. It's doing pretty good. This is gonna be a huge tick. I'm just doing the standard PvP thing. Soloing right now because the groups I'm usually with are down in Florida and don't have power. But luckily, like, Yoda... I know Yoda's okay. His house, like... The storm went west of his. So we only got like 120 mile per hour winds. Only, quote unquote. in like 8 or 6 inches of rain, something like that. So I don't think he lost power. Dark Demon, I'm hoping is okay. I haven't heard anything back from him. I know he's in Florida. Let's see here. All right, quick bathroom break, quick drink break, guys.
Who the hell would follow this shit?
Back again, guys. Dexterity, thanks for the follow. Also, guys, if I didn't mention it before, I probably haven't, actually. I probably won't mention it again. Let's just not mention it. No, I was just saying there. If you're... God, these guys are, like, just shitting all over this map here. Alright, if you're on Twitch and you're interested in subbing, that's fine. If you haven't Twitch subscribed to this channel or any other channel you're interested in subbing, this month alone, if you haven't subscribed to somebody within the last 32 days, you're going to get it half off. If you also, let's say you have and all that stuff, and you're just looking to get a good subscription for anything, I do recommend Amazon Prime. Because if you have an Amazon Prime account, you get 1 free sub to somebody on Twitch. And that way you actually sub to somebody and you get an extra service on top of it. Alright, let's see if we can kill somebody here. Instead of falling off and hurting our paws. Let's go this way here. There's at least crosshairs going on. Cross swords, I should say. So somebody was here. There was a fight here. Ah, here's a DC guy. Hello. There's at least 2 up there. But hey, this guy's going up. That guy's going to get hit. I'm gonna try to be a little bit more sneaky with the way I play. I'm gonna try getting some people in a good area that I can take advantage of, rather than just playing on their turf. This area here is good for line of sight, at least. no stamina whatsoever. Fuck! Fell to my death. That was my fault there. That roll dodge, I wasn't expecting to go that far. I think I hit about 3.5k on that last burst, though. Yeah, you could help me. No, they're gone. Wait, wait, wait.
Who the hell would bother this shit?
Yep, too much. Shit. Be nice if I could actually get one at a time instead of two. They say Papa 5, thanks for the follow. Mercedes Black. Never had a car follow me before. It's good to know I can at least keep myself up. But like I said, the thing is, I need to keep myself like healed a lot more. This shield wall isn't doing it for me that much. It's a low-cost ultimate, but just not doing the thing I needed to do. At least here, though, I know that they're there.
Who the hell would bother this shit?
Yeah, they're trying to get me with Mage Light right now. Just wait here patiently. Yep, there's one. There's the other. Ah, they're working in pairs. And he comes back with his buddy. Oh, he's actually using... Nope. Got nothing on it. Fuck. Like, I can't take on that duo. It's a little bit too much for me. I might be able to take on one, but definitely not two. Where were they heading, though? Two heading to Brindle. Fair or Brindle? Fair or Brindle? It might be more fun in Brindle. It looks like somebody's fighting this here, so let's go harass them. Come on, out of it, out of it, out of it. Shit. Close. Just way too many CCs on that. That's the other bane of my existence, though. Templars. Or I can hold them to a stalemate to a certain point, but then they just heal themselves back to 100%. Oh, let's just watch this resource. Roll dodge. Yeah, I went to the back. Yeah, he's gone. I don't blame him for going from two of us. This is the guy. Yeah, Sork. Sork and DK seem to be like the two pairs that just wreck everything. DK's just survive for long, and then burst up. And Sorks are just bursty in general. Oh, let's go die some more here. Build tidying construction. This is going to be on the builds right now. It's ESO builds, by the way. This is currently Tava's. Let's see. We're using Tava's, Fury, and Bloodspawn. Oh, we have found a group of AD, so let's stay with them, I guess. This guy's trying to proximity debt. Hi, guys. Give me your life. Just too much on me. Death recap. Engulfing flames, bleeding blunt, venomous claws, ember strikes, and power of light. Yeah, just way too much on top of it. Yeah, I feel like I want to go with either Huntings, Werewolf, and... Yeah, I feel like I want to go with Huntings, Werewolf, and... Bloodspawn. That guy's dead. 402, 402. 4,000 HP. Yeah, I have a lot of HP on this build. Part of it is because Fury requires that you take a lot of crits, and you're probably going to have a lot of dots on you to have the full proc of it.
You let that woman murder you. Fair, didn't you?
Anyways, I'm taking this suggestion from Yoda and a few others saying that if you want to play DK and you want to play it tanky, you got to go with Fury and Tavas. But the problem I'm having right now is that Tavas is just not performing like I want it to. It's taken a long time for it to build up, and by the time I have the weapon damage, I'm already out of resources. But I think the other thing, again, I'm considering changing here is going to be the shield wall here. I don't have it leveled up, of course. Change it with Bat Swarm. I might have a bit more survivability in the large groups. Alright, this group is going for what, though? Oh, yeah, they're going for the town. Oh, no, they're going for the person. God damn you. Come here, you. Everyone stab him! Stab him now! Just heavy attacks. See, he might have been working on a Fury build right there. Can you see how long it takes to kill that guy? But then what I keep on running into is groups like this. Just like 10, 20 people that just all hit on me at once with no backup. That's the joys of doing solo. I think these guys are all solo too. Maybe. Here comes some red. God damn it. What? Ah. Why did I leap and it just didn't do anything? That's what I keep on wondering here. 20 God, this to follow. Come on, crit me some more. Crit me some more. Come on, come on. Hit me some more. That all you got? That's all I got. Shit. That group is going to now push back, go to the bridge probably.
Who the hell would follow this shit?
Sorry. We have EP coming in the way. We can't wait for a duel here. Well, we had a big group of EP coming in. I don't know where they went, though. It's all tranquil now. They're over here now. Great. Oh, while we're here, let's take a look at something here. Okay, so let's... First off, let's save this. I'm pretty sure I saved this already. There we go. Welcome back. Perking. Alright, so what I want to do real quick here is do this. Put this on, this on, this on, and this on. So full huntings. Werewolf, let's put on one of these here. Why am I not seeing great numbers of that? What am I missing here that's going to give me more weapon damage? See, that's part of the issue with this build right now, that... Getting about 3K on that, 26 on that, 35 that. Now the thing is though, this is all medium divines. I'd probably switch this over into heavy, sturdy. Maybe a piece of light. So yeah, I'm definitely getting more weapon damage out of this if I hit the burst. I just gotta get my stats up more. He roll dodged himself to death.
Who the hell would follow this shit?
He's a good sports about it. Big Goat, they should follow. It's nice to know that I'm not the only one who's fucking up like that constantly. Just trying to do a roll dodge and just end up like going off a cliff or some bullshit like that. Black Lotus, what are you doing there, huh? Hey, Black Lotus, what's up? Yay! Oh god, here comes a group. Let's follow Zerg! Hi there. And nothing to get out. Great. Great, got like 2 or 3 on me now. Fuck. Still not liking shield wall on this. Look, I'm still burning. Still burning. That's how much hurt pain this is right now. Where'd that group go? Easy way to see somebody's like hiding around here. Usually a jump will tell you if anyone's hiding. It doesn't seem like it. Hey there, Marine FL. How you doing, man? Oh, Marine, you're not living in Florida, are you? Forgot to ask. I know a lot of people are having issues down there right now. Though, not as bad as it was touted to be. Oh, I'm just gonna get you up. Oh, it stands for life. Okay. Oh God, he's gonna be horribly like misshapen there. God damn it! There's like 3 on him. Yurik, no, go.
Who the hell would follow this shit?
Yurik, go. Get out of there. No. Oh. The humanity. His body is still bleeding. God damn it. Oh yeah, I'm detected now. Fuck. Get this guy up. Come on, hit me more. Or don't. Go away. Yurik, we're gonna get you up, man. Come on. Spicy pickle. This will follow, man. Trask Foxland? Oh, Traskin. Hi. Stunned him. I'm just glad I can relax tomorrow instead of BDO. I'm gonna be playing Undaunted. Undauntless. Well, time to get another one up. Group, right there. I'd led them right to you. Crying out loud. Like, could the Zerg just follow me for once? Oh, somebody got me up. Like, these guys need detect pods. Oh, they took that at least. So we're going for BRK next. Oh, nope, never mind. We could try a little PvP and BDO. Got my butt handed to me. Well, it's a lot of grinding for PvP and BDO from what I've seen. You can resurrect. That thing's not flagged. Actually, you know what? Fuck this shit. Let's go inside. Yay! Straight up shark. They should follow.
Shit.
First time I have a shark follow me. And by the time I get shit up, because the other person put their goddamn siege down, I can't hit shit. Great. It's complicated because it's gear level skill based. I wouldn't call it skill based so much. Eddie Warden's dead. Nope, team went right ahead. Paid no attention to me. I try getting them to pay attention, they just don't. They're like lemmings, they just go straight forward, don't look left or right, no nothing. Nightblade. Zed is dead. Oh, yeah, I remember he's dead. I definitely don't want you getting up. He's right down there. Rest your weary head, DC. It's going to be a while, you see. As you lay there, waiting for a res, your teammate's not going to get himself back into stealth. Such a relaxing stream, isn't it? I think it's been the most relaxing stream of PvP I've had in a while. The sound of the loot is going out right now. Still playing my loot. Oh, no. It's over. If you see people that are 50, 60 out 60s, well, you see that all the time in ESO. You see level 10s taking out others. CC immunity, please, us. I mean, I don't mind I get CC'd. I just mind the fact that I get CC'd once with a snare, and then twice with a javelin at the same time. Like, we know how to fix this. You just give CC immunity as soon as you get CC'd. That's how you fix it. That's simple. Oh, Zed, you got back up? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to let you go. Aeon. You need sleep? Okay, Marine. Have a good one. Goodbye. Damn, so close, yet so far. See, I wouldn't mind Nightblade so much if I had a potion that could just give me the ability to see them, regardless of, the stealth detection. But every time they go CC, they just ignore it every time I use it. That's what I'm talking about here. These detection pots work great for stealth detection, but I've been seeing it off far too often where they just go, just hit the one ability, they just get themselves into stealth, and I can't see them for anything. I have to wait for their ability to cool down before I can actually get them again. Kind of wonder if they changed something last patch. Because it used to be that you'd always see them regardless. Die, thank you. Come on, who wants to hit me? No one wants to hit me? Okay, well, I'm gonna destroy your thing here. Burning! Burning all the things. Hey, Nano. You get really rich one day and get you two GTX 1080s and 16U core. No, that's not gonna do shit. That's not me. That's the game. Get your ass up. Goddamn dog. I'll place someone at the place where I get my fix. I'll place someone at the place where they fix bugs for ESO, super optimize the parts. Give them 5K for you. Meow, meow. $2.6K, not bad, I guess. For that many people we just wiped out. Alright, last half hour, guys. Let's take a look what's going on in Imperial City. Hopefully it's not Zergy like it always is, but if it is, I just don't care. Definitely get more used to this build here. Just still not exactly liking the fact I have to wait till I'm like nearly half health or like execute range before I have a shit ton of damage to put out. Maybe I'll take the time to make some Hunting's Rage in Sturdy, Heavy Sturdy, and see how that works. See what the numbers are. Actually, I kind of wonder if this would work better with the... I'm using the Lord right now. I kind of wonder if maybe using Warrior would be better. Alright, let's see. We got any fighting going on down here? Doesn't seem like it. We got fighting up to the Arboretum. Let's go see what's going on there. Get that guy to get something.
These thralls would be more useful digging.
Okay, we do have an AD group here. What is this? These all low levels? Yeah, low levels. Well, you know what? We're gonna do Overwatch for them. $660. Come here, you. Where you going? They got all the NPCs on them. DC came in and took it back. Ah, that should complete the quest. That's fine. Fuck off. Jesus, why do I have to put up with two of you? Fuck. Got like two on me here. And why can I not... Oh shit, we don't have anything now. In Soul Assault, why can I not bash you? For crying out loud. Well, I'm gonna do one thing here. That's taking forever to level up anyway, so I'm just gonna go ahead to Vampire, put Devouring Swarm on, and see how that works. Be good if I could actually get some people helping, but 80 is just like lemmings today. Straightforward in their attack and not looking to the sides or where enemies are. Come on. Slowing screen shouldn't take all day. Here we go. These guys are so scared they're not even leaving the area. Stealth all the way in. Go 6507. Fuck, wrong potion. Let's go pop a detect potion as that blue guy was coming up. That Nightblade's probably thinking the same thing I am. Attack them when they're low on health for taking that boss on.
The plane mail must continue.
What, you got two tanky DKs. Looks like the other guy's healing. Looks like the other guy died. Yep, they're guarding. Double leap. Yeah, these are 3 tanky EP guys. I'm looking for an opportunity here. They gotta take out that guy that's guarding the other. Oh, fuck. There's a fucking Zerg load here now. Time to leave. Yeah, DC just frickin' took out everything. As DC normally does. See if we can get a better shot in here. Right by DC spawn here. I believe EP's right over here. Oh wait, they're in the arena. Yes, 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 yes. A warden and something else. 3 of them there. Let's go down low. Somebody's down there, I think. DC Warden, DC Sork. Then they're gonna find the other 3 EP that are just sitting there waiting. See, that's the burst of a that right there is the burst of a Warden that I like. Bye bye. Bye. Wait for that debuff to go away. Piercer mark is gone. Yay! Well, I'm not gonna get anywhere with this frickin' DC Zerg following me around. They've almost taken the entire area, so maybe I'll have a chance at something. Oh, might as well try it. And must take these out. Straight down here. I was expecting that guy to do a bit more, but I guess he was just trying to farm some stones.
Who the hell would bother?
Let's take a look.
this
Okay,
shit?
we're in Ebonheart territory. All right. I guess we'll head through here. DC. Monomyth, there's the follow man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go. See if I get a kill here or not. Probably not. If any of those other two went through there. Or maybe they came through here? Hey DP, that poor person looks like me and I see running and dying. Oh, sorry. Hey, don't worry, that's me half the other time here. I've already given up on farming Telvar. Nope. Got nothing for it. Damn. Like, if I went with Huntings, I already had the damage. I wouldn't have to wait for him to crit me. Boy. Well, this has been disappointing tonight. Don't think I get more than like 5 or 6 kills on my own without somebody else there. Survived a lot, but just not getting the damage I need. Nobles? Let's go to Nobles. I think next week, though, I'm going to focus more on the Warden. At least that one, I'm getting a lot more kills with it.
That's right, you Daedric pig. Come to Brihanna.
That's okay, that's why I don't go. Oh. Shit. I got a ton now. I mean, back when bow was a big meta for PvP. See, that's the issue right there. Back when bow was a big meta for PvP, though, well, kind of is, kind of isn't right now. I could go into IC and have some fun, like flanking shots and like ducking behind corners, stealthing up. Right now, it just doesn't do enough damage for anything. Got a shit ton of Telvars from the chest right now, though. Don't take a bow to a sword of magic fight. Yeah.
I want to get into the White Gold Tower. Imagine the loot.
Well, it can still be kind of good, but it just doesn't do the damage. Like, people were complaining way too much, not because of the... And I do disagree with the derf that they put onto it, because they started getting all concerned with, like, it's doing too much damage, yada yada yada. The problem was not so much the damage it had to it. It was more the fact that... Is that temples? No, that's not temple. That's temple. Damn it. Wrong way. It wasn't so much the fact that you could do a lot of damage. It was the fact that it was doing crit damage from stealth. And you can have, like, 5 or 6 arrows in the air before you even had the first hit them. So people would just, like, get hit by the first one, stunned, crit, the next 4 hit them, and then they'd be dead. Like, whoever designed that just wasn't thinking. Like, the simple solution would have been simply saying, okay, the only thing that can crit from stealth and also stun is any melee attack. And not just, like, stamina melee. I mean, like magic. Like, a DK whip should be able to crit and stun from stealth. If you're putting yourself toe to toe to the enemy, fine. That gives you crit. That gives you a stun hit. if you're doing it from ranged, that doesn't give it to you. If you're doing a gap closer, that doesn't give it to you. And what's worse is they've nerfed it so bad that you can't, like, PvP got it reduced simply because you're killing people too fast, but then PvE got it reduced because when they changed it on the PvP side, they changed it on the PvE side too. And they tried all these fixes with, like, you know, they added Hawkeye so you can just, like, get more damage if you, the more you hit light attacks, but, like, you take a look at the meta now, everyone's using heavy attacks. And maybe you'll get like 2 or 3 off on your bow, and then swap over bars to your dual wield or your two-hander. Everything's skilled in here, which tells me either enemies came through here or our team is idiots and trying to farm when we have too many people in the other factions here. Right. Yeah, somebody's killing these things. How do you get the Soul Shaman skin? It's a very rare drop. I believe you can only get it if you do the Mog Ball fight in the very center. Right here. Though it may drop up, it may drop from other chests too.
Yes, yes, you're...
Take these worthless Telvar that I got. Oh, I don't know. Today it was alright, but open world PvP, this build is just not gank enough. Maybe I'll retire it and see if we can do it with duos or something else like that. If I had a partner with me, somebody that is a closer, this might actually be pretty good because it can stay alive pretty long and build up some damage if people hit on me. But trying to go against other gankers, trying to go against larger groups, definitely not feeling where I need to be. Of course, trying to get used to this build is just strange in general. This has been Bloodspawn, 5 Teva's Favor, and 5 Fury. 40k health? Yeah. You need the 40k health because when you're doing Fury and you're getting critical damage, you're looking to get critical damage from dots. But of course, most people who are taking a look at me with this much health are avoiding me. So that's like one issue there. The other issue is I have to wait on sword and board line for somebody to attack me enough and then swap over over my two-hander line to burst. It's not a bad burst, it's just not enough. So if I go over and I switch this over for maybe... We kind of reviewed this before, but let's take a look at it again. Actually, let's go on that side there. So if I go with this, I've been getting Hunting's Rage the entire time. My weapon damage would be about 220-60, but I'm getting 5-piece medium, so let's assume that I go back to heavy, right? Medium is giving me weapon damage by 12%. So 220. 250. 2,500. 2,500 divided by. So if it's 12, that would be 88. Or times. Can't divide by 0. Yeah. 2500 times 0.88. Be about 2,200 instead, because I'm not going to get that weapon damage from doing medium. But I'm going to do all blocking here so I get good resistances on the other end. I'll also have blood spawn on so I get more ultimate. I'm going to be below 3k weapon damage, but I'm at least going to have a lot more stamina than I do in this current stuff. My health is going to be low, though. Currently, I'm using the Lord, which gives me health here. If I use weapon damage, though, I could get more on top of it, but I'm not going to be able to tank as much. Because I won't have the health. I'll probably have to stack health runes instead. Let me curious on something. Let's try something real quick before we even change it. Let's change over and see what happens when we use the warrior instead. Calculate from there. Also, Kiraman and Finn, thanks for the likes on Twitter. Boom, boom. Hope everyone enjoyed themselves today. Tomorrow on stream, we're going to continue on with Valhalla. You actually get to see my lovely face as well. If you haven't seen Valhalla, it's a... how do I explain it? Cyberpunk bar action scene where you try to get waifus. But Sunday streams are usually off ESO and on to something that's a little bit more story-based. We may also do some PUBG, though. I don't know. I'm kind of looking forward to some of the updates they have, but I was hoping that... I think they're going to come up with the new stuff on Monday. There we go. Okay, so we got the warrior now. That raises it up there. 3,375. But my, oh my god, my health is horrible. Let's take a look with Tava's, what happens. Tava's stuff is all health here, so 1,664. Two zero 177 minus 1164. So if I did heavy huntings, I'd be doing about 1903 on health. Assuming heavy huntings with all health enchantments. Is that enough? I don't know. I think the other issue, like I said, is that Fury does not come in sturdy. I mean, next major patch we'll be able to retrait these so it could actually have sturdy. But for now, I'm stuck with impenetrable as being the best in slot for a trait. Damn it. Oh, well, that's disappointing though. That doesn't have any stamina, right? So my stamina at that point will be about 25k. That's not going to be enough for low B PvP, I don't think. I'll have to work with it more. Weapon crit will be a little bit higher, but not great still. Like this right here is my tank setup. Honestly, it's like Bloodspawn, Tava, Werewolf. That can handle almost everything right there. And actually, I could probably do one light and get another 2% maybe. Yeah, maybe that. Oh, I'll try that maybe next time, and then we'll also get onto Stamina Warden and try some of that. Like I said, the Stamina Warden I like a lot better for burst. And it probably fits my playstyle a lot better, but I've been playing the DK since, I don't know, since beta. Do you think they'll nerf traits when they push out the patch? Yes, they will. Almost guarantee it. What they did last patch is they basically took everything, like they took the top best in slot stuff, like the sharpened, precise, they took the thief stone down, they took all the other stuff down, and then made it generic, and then they instituted a few more changes, which basically shifted the meta when they did everything else. I think they're going to have one more rebalancing, and they're going to try getting some of the stuff better. Invigorating, for example, is a letdown for a lot of people, but I think that they may take Invigorating and actually boost it up another... If they took the stats right that they have right now with Invigorating and boosted it up, I don't know, 2 or 3 times what they are now, people may actually consider using it. Like, a lot of multi-builds may actually go into it. But it doesn't serve any purpose to use it right now, but it at least gives a better use to it than what the previous, like, the gold builds were. Like, those builds were just encouraging people to farm, which Zoss has always said they don't like to have happen. So why did they put that set in there? Well, they need to have 9 traits total, and they were just thinking about something they could use. So I think they'll hit that next, and then probably a few others in general. Anyways, guys, I'm Hero of None. Thank you for coming in tonight. Like I said, tomorrow on stream we're going to be going through Valhalla. Stop in for that if you like. Take a look on YouTube as well. We're putting out videos daily for dungeons, highlighting mostly the bosses, commentary, and about mechanics as we go through them. And then there's also a link to the full dungeon run, so if you have questions about how you handle a certain pull, that's how you do it. Folks, on Twitch afterward, you're going to go ahead and take a look at probably Exec CS, who's doing some Destiny 2. I don't have anyone else I'm following that I usually host. And I hope you guys have a good weekend. Enjoy the fall winter, or not fall winter, the fall weather. I know I am. In the meantime, catch you later.